All right, everybody good? All right, how's everybody doing? Great to get back out on the field. Kids really, really positive and energetic and recharged, and I told me the fresh legs were obvious today. So it was good to be able to recharge and refocus last week and kind of get our legs back up underneath us. So excited about bowl season. Excited to be back in bowl eligible second year in a row, and excited about the Birmingham Bowl. Facing a very challenging opponent, able to take a good look at beginning to see who Coastal is today. A 9-win team, and really, I'm sure that they're sitting there thinking, if they're healthy, it's probably even a better season than that. And so, they're going to have the same amount of time to kind of heal up and recharge. So, we expect to see a very, very challenging opponent in the Birmingham Bowl, and just excited to get down there and compete. And so I think the players, they showed that excitement today with their attitudes and efforts. And so just a good positive start to postseason practice.
How much of this week will be about younger guys getting work versus really honing in on what Coach is doing?
Well, I think, just the beginning of the week especially, we're just focusing a lot on us. We're doing some stuff with them, but, getting a lot of the younger guys are getting coached. We spent a lot of practice today with just, individual fundamental periods. And then, during the Skelly and team and one-on-ones and O-line versus D-line, everybody got reps. And so that was good. It's always good to work with those guys because like some of those linemen haven't been getting a whole lot of fundamental time throughout the year, so it's really good to get that today, and we're going to do that throughout the beginning and bulk of the week. So it's good opportunity to kind of evaluate where guys are going into the spring.
Coach, how do you balance bowl prep and this heavy period of recruiting?
Let's see, no sleep. Probably not going to see my family very much. Spend a lot of time, in a lot of different ways with recruiting because, signing day being the 21st this year, it just, you have a lot longer, with the recruiting stuff. And so it is something, it's balance. And so any day that we're not practicing, the coaches, we're not sitting around. I mean, we'll be, out recruiting, seeing our committed kids, following up on anybody else that we're, trying to, close out the deal with here before signing day. And so, but it's good. It's a good time of the year because your players, and you're only as good as your players. And so, it's the recruiting piece of it's the most vital piece.
Can you walk us through kind of the schedule for the next few weeks and kind of the practice schedule leading up to the bowl game?
So we'll practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. And then come back and go Sunday, Monday, Wednesday morning next week. And then we're going to give the players some time to go home, see their families, because with Christmas and the bowl game falling where it does, want to give the players a chance to go home, see their families, celebrate Christmas together as a family. And then they'll come back. We'll practice, I think, 3 or 4 days here, and then fly to Birmingham and finish up bowl prep down there.
But this year, I guess second year with this group doing some bowl prep, have you been able to look back last year and maybe pick some pieces you liked and maybe
Right.
what didn't work, like that you kind of learned from what you did last year?
Yeah, I mean, number one, I thought we were really ready to play, and felt really good about just our crispness and freshness going into that bowl game last year. And so I think there's a lot of positive things we can take from the second half of the bowl schedule last year. We gave them a little bit more time last week than what we gave them last year. And I think just, based on today, that's a positive, because I thought they looked really, really fresh today. We didn't go real long today, just because, I don't want to jump, full throttle back into it. So we're going to kind of ease into this week, and that's something maybe a little bit, better approach this year than what it was last year. And the big focus is just by the time we get ready to load the plane for Birmingham that, we're ready to go, we're ready to play.
With Avery moving on, who you guys rep at center? Is it going to be kind of like an open competition? Do you have some
Fortunately, we have really good depth on the front, and so we got a couple of quality guys that did a phenomenal job today, and so that's going to be the focus. Is just the guys that are excited to be competing in the bowl game. They'll be ready to go.
With the portal stuff going on just around the country, it just seems like it's like mass chaos, and I'm sure you guys are looking at the portal, but also trying to keep your focus on this bowl games. Like, what is that balance like of you have to do your job as staff to get ready for next season recruiting, but also keep your focus on Coastal Carolina?
Right, and that's it. Number one's our focus is on our players here, and just doing a great job with them on a daily basis. And then recruiting, recruiting's year round. The coaches aren't the ones that created this, so it's just something you got to deal with. So.
Speaking of coaches, how does the coaching change at Coastal impact this game?
I don't think it'll impact it greatly. We know that staff very well. Know Coach Staggs very well. He'll do a great job as the interim. I would expect that the play callers that called everything all throughout the season will be the play callers in the bowl game. It's a veteran team. And so they've been there together, so we expect to see the Coastal that everybody's seen all season.
As far as motivation for this game, you guys obviously won the trip last year, but didn't get to play.
Right.
So it's been 8 years since ECU's played
Yep.
a bowl game. Is that
9 years since ECU's won a bowl game, and before that, I think it was 07 was the last bowl win before 2013. So it was the last 15 years. There's been 2 bowl wins. So there's a lot of motivation because we're playing the first bowl game since 14. There's a lot of motivation to go down there and get the win.
Do you contact the guys that were part of that team that played at Birmingham Bowl last time about just playing in that arena?
Well, we got several people on staff that were there, but it is not the same arena. We're playing in a brand new stadium. A lot has changed since East Carolina was in Birmingham. A lot's changed downtown, so it's a different trip than what East Carolina went on, 8 years ago. I've spent a good bit of time in Birmingham since then, and so it's just a lot different this time around.
Coach, can you just touch on Xavier as far as his post and saying he's.
Xavier had a great career here. Wish him the very best. Hate that he's not with us. But again, I just want to keep our focus on the guys that are going down to Birmingham playing in the bowl game.
Anything else for Coach?
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.